Hello, everyone, and thank you for listening to this virtual paper. My name is Teófilo Espada Brignoni, and I am an adjunct professor at Universidad del Sagrado Corazón in Puerto Rico. What I want to do is to outline some ideas I have been developing through the course of other projects. In this paper, my main concern are the different attitudes toward technology in Caucasian and African American popular music. Popular music must always be examined within the context and traditions of its performers, since its sounds and lyrics deal with the collective experience, possibilities, and notions about society and the self. Within the context of space exploration, technology is represented critically in songs by both Caucasian and African American artists. However, the problematization of technological development is rooted in the literary and oral traditions of their communities and their context. If we compare songs by Marvin Gaye, Gil Scott-Heron, and The Temptations with songs performed by David Bowie, Elton John, and Peter Schilling, we find several differences in their problematization of technological progress. Songs such as Space Oddity, Rocketman, and Major Tom juxtapose space exploration to family life and psychological well-being. These songs, performed by British and German artists, were also well received in the United States and all around the world. These songs feature astronauts who share similar concerns: solitude, family life, and the physical distance from their home planet. They also share ambivalent attitudes toward technology, since space travel, albeit dangerous and lonely, is an exciting adventure. Songs by African American artists, however, have different concerns. On Whitey on the Moon, a spoken word composition accompanied by drum, Gil Scott-Heron criticizes the amount of money spent on sending astronauts to space while his sister is sick and the financial situation of his family worsens. Two more examples, however less explicit, are also relevant. Perhaps because of their popularity and association with established record labels, they could not be as explicit as Scott-Heron. The Temptations were famous for a variety of love songs such as My Girl and Ain't Too Proud to Beg, while Marvin Gaye recorded very popular romantic and sexual songs. Marvin Gaye's Inner City Blues, also sung by Scott-Heron, problematizes how much money is spent on the space program, while crime, police violence, and taxes are impoverishing poor communities. The Temptations, on the other hand, recorded Ball of Confusion, a song depicting racism, violence, over-medication, high taxation, underemployment, among other topics. Ball of Confusion does not mention space exploration explicitly, however, it features Richard Strauss' Thus Spoke Zarathustra, which in 1968 became associated with space through Stanley Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey. Also, it is only from space that Earth can actually be seen as a ball of confusion. These songs are not a manifesto against technology. Their main concern is the negative correlation between technology and the social well-being of their communities. One of the few examples in African American film and music where space colonization is constructed in a positive manner is in John Coney's film Space is the Place. In this movie, Sun Ra wishes to colonize a planet in outer space for black people, since power structures on Earth are set up in ways that discriminate against non-Caucasian populations. Similar problematization of technological progress is found in songs such as El Progreso by Brazilian songwriter Roberto Carlos and popularized in Puerto Rico by Roberto Roena as a salsa song. In these songs, the speaker says he is not against technological progress as long as it is developed in a civilized manner. All songs mentioned here reflect some of the main concerns of the writers' communities. In conclusion, during the space age and the rise of technological development, popular music promoted a critical framework to understand technology as a human enterprise with the potential to improve life, but at the cost of isolating the self, destroying Earth, and depriving many of their basic needs. Thank you for listening.